Hi ladies, I'm Ifbb Bikini Pro Lisette Howard, and if you guys have been looking at the last couple of videos, or the last, I guess, 4 or 5 videos that I've posted, they've all been about bikini posing and you're posing on stage for the Ifbb or the NPC. I've had the pleasure of working with a lot of you ladies, and I've gotten a lot of great feedback and tons of questions. So I decided to kind of do some videos just answering some of the main questions that I've gotten. And one of the ones that I've most recently been addressing is faces. What kind of faces to make when you're on stage, how to smile, what kind of looks do you want to be giving the judges. So we've talked about posing, we've talked about walking, we've talked about hand positioning, we've talked about the back pose specifically. So today we're going to talk about just what kind of faces do you want to be making when you're on that stage. And I can tell you mostly, like, this video is going to be made from experience because I've made my big shares of mistakes on stage with my faces. I've gotten my pictures back and looked at them and been like, what? Like, what was I doing? Who was I looking at? Like, what is my mouth doing? So in order for you guys not to make the same mistakes that I've made, I'm going to share with you just a couple of little tricks that I've learned along the way. And of course, every show I just kind of like go back, look at my pictures, look at what I did, and kind of start making changes and tweaks. So by this time, I've kind of had a lot of experience on the stage. So I'm going to show you some of the faces that I make and some of the angles that I give the judges when I'm doing specific poses. So let's get started. We're going to start from the outside corner when you walk. So as I mentioned in my last video, the first girl is going to come in ahead of you. She's going to start doing her routine, and they're going to bring you out to the stage. And I'm sorry, I don't have my shoes on today. I just finished doing some cardio, so we're going to do it. It's about the face today anyways. So you come out on the stage, you're holding your model pose, facing the judges. The judges sometimes might not like the person who's ahead of you, or they've already judged them, they already know what they look like, they're taking too long, so they start to look behind the curtain to see who's there, and boom, you're the first person right there. So you want to be looking at the judges in like a soft, pleasant way. You don't want to be full grill, you know, big time smile. Because sometimes it can look a little bit intimidating, especially if you're very, very tan with those big white teeth and the lights on top of you. Sometimes it can look a little bit harsh. So you just want to have a soft, pleasant look on your face while you're looking at the judges. Now they're going to call you out. And I'm going to show you just what I do. And it's kind of worked the best for me because when I look back at my pictures, I say, okay, this pose, oh, that's a great face angle. This pose, that's a great face angle. So I'm just going to show you what I personally do. And of course, you guys can kind of tweak it and, you know, change angles and looks, you know, as you guys see fit. So they call your number. I start to walk out. Just kind of like a soft, pleasant smile. I hit my model pose. I smile, and then I walk it forward, a little bit more serious, not super cheesy. So if I'm walking towards you guys, I'm walking towards the camera. You want to do what's called the smize. I know Tyra Banks like always talks about like the smize in pictures, which is just kind of smiling with your eyes. You want to have a soft, pleasant smile without showing all the teeth, but you also want to kind of smile with your eyes a little bit. It's a little bit flirty. It shows the judges that you have confidence, that you know what you're doing. So if we're walking forward, and then I always look down to make sure that I can place my feet in the right place. So I place my feet, do my front pose, and then I smile. I give a little bit of a smile, more of a full smile. Then I close, I look, I kind of flirt a little bit with my eyes, soft smile. Hit back, hit my model pose, and smile. And I always, that's just me, I tend to like open my mouth, and sometimes it doesn't look great, but it's one of those things that I kind of can't help it. So I just kind of quarter turn, hit the back pose doesn't matter. This is where I'm like breathing, trying to get my last breaths in, cross the legs, step forward, turn. And that's when I give the biggest smile. So I kind of choose my moments. So when I hit a pose, right, I finish with my front pose. And then just a soft look. So I choose my moments when to give a full smile. And it's usually once I settle into my pose, then I smile. It's not the whole time when you come out it's a little bit harsh, it's a little bit too much, it looks a little bit, you know, toddlers and tiaras, I like to say. So you want to pick the moments when you smile, but you definitely want to have a really soft, pleasant look on your face, because if you kind of try to keep it very sexy and serious and you come out and it looks a little, I don't know, it looks a little bit like you're trying too hard. It looks a little bit aggressive. It looks like you're not really having a good time. And bikini is all about the full package. It's about looking beautiful, feeling great, having like a nice, soft, pleasant, kind of fresh aura about you. And that's always reflected in the face. So if you guys have liked these videos and you like my channel, please continue to subscribe. I've had a lot of great feedback from you guys, so please keep it coming, because I want to keep making videos answering some of the questions that you guys have. I also been posting a lot of my workouts and some other like pictures, progress pics, and like posing videos on my Instagram. It's Lisette Howard _fitness. And I also post a lot of stuff on my Facebook page, which is also Lisette Howard Fitness. So if you guys have any other questions or you guys want to work with me one-on-one, I'm going to put my email under this video. It's howard.lisette@gmail.com. So if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, shoot me an email. I'll definitely make time for you. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon.